Hello everybody, welcome to the Bunny Trail. This is Carla.
And this is Aurora.
And we brought the babies that are for sale outside. We've got this, we're on the trampoline actually. We spread out this giant white sheet blanket and we laid the babies that are for sale out so everybody can see on a sunny day, true colors. For the babies that are for sale. They are $175 plus shipping. Aurora, try not to bounce. And, yeah. So, let's get to it. They'll come with a small box opening. But here we have Steven asleep. Here is his COA. Let's see if it says what his number is. No, it's not his real footprint.
Is it painted? Is it painted as his real footprint?
It's just, yeah. He is 4 pounds and 19 inches long. His nursery that he came from is Darling Art Reborn Nursery. And, well, it doesn't say, stop bouncing, Aurora. Oh, because he's a bountiful baby, so it doesn't, I don't guess he has a number as to what number he is, and I didn't even know that a bountiful baby did like COAs, so, but he does have one, and there it is. Okay, so this is this handsome little boy. I love his little, Aurora, you're going to have to get off if you keep moving. He has this little, I mean, it's not, I wouldn't call it a white milk bump, but it's definitely a little bit of a different shade. He has rooted lashes, you can see. His hair is painted beautifully. There you have it. He really is sweet. And you can see he does have a little bit of shine, and I think it's just the, it's not like it's worn off, it's just the, see if I move it at a different angle, you can see that it's not shiny there. So it's just where the light is hitting him. And of course, the red is not that prominent, it's just the camera that's making it that red. He's not really that red. Okay, let me turn him over so you can see the back of his head. There you have it. His little swirl. His hair is beautifully done, okay? He is full limbs. He is a very handsome little boy. Here's his feet. They are lightly tipped. Very lightly. His artist really does paint beautiful babies. And she doesn't paint very often. She is, well, I just know she's Julie Gerstein, I think is what her name is. Okay, so there you have it, everybody. This is Steven asleep for sale. $175 plus shipping. I can probably get him into a large flat rate box for $31. I always get the extra insurance added, and so that's what it would be with the insurance added. Okay, so now then we're going to travel over here, and I can tell you about this little baby, but he does not have any paperwork. He comes from an artist in Canada. Her name is Pam James. I don't think she is painting anymore. Okay, you can see his hair. It's one of her darker haired babies that she painted. When he came to me, he was a she. I made it a she. But then, you know, after some time you start to see different, sometimes you see different, and you see his eyebrows lightly painted. He's got some, like, I don't know if you'd call those capillaries right here in his cheeks. And then, let's see, no, his ears, he's not veined very darkly at all, but he has some more of the little red splotchiness on his cheeks. Very cute. I can't remember if this is the maybe Harper sculpt. I'm not sure, guys. I don't have his paperwork anymore. I'd have to look up Harper and see. Take his little jacket off here so you can see his arms. He is a bigger baby, probably wears size 3 to 6 months. I don't know that I could get him into a flat rate shipping box. I'd really have to fold him up. If I did, he probably wouldn't come with much anything else. Just because he's so big, I wouldn't be able to, by the time you put a blanket in there, I probably wouldn't be able to do any more. He doesn't have dark veining. Okay, so there is that. Here's his little feet. See his toes. If you want references, I have sent Janice from Swirl Gang a baby. I have sent Jennifer Edwards a baby. She is a viewer from my channel, and I can, you can watch Janice's box opening that I sent, and on YouTube, her YouTube is Swirl Gang, SWIRLGANG. And you can watch that box opening. And then I do have pictures that Jennifer sent me of her box opening, but I could probably get you fixed up on Messenger if you wanted to talk to her. Okay, so the next little bunka that we have, here we have, let's see.
You said bunka.
Bunka, little bunka baby.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get her paperwork out. There was one in here that I just realized goes with...
Why do you call it a bunka baby?
Bunka. Melissa from, my friend from, I think this one, is that right? That's Darling Reborn Nursery. So...
Melissa what?
Okay, this is Tori.
Mom, Melissa what?
Melissa calls her babies bunkas, and we just kind of picked it up. So here we have, this is going to be the Tori by Ping Lao sculpt. Her information. Now, when I got her, she weighed 6 pounds 7 ounces. I've had to take some weighting out of her, so she no longer weighs that as well, but she is 23 inches long. I do have she was open edition. This is her COA. Yeah, so she's open edition, okay? I've got that information for her. I'm putting it back in the envelope. I don't want to lose any of this. Okay, now she also is a big baby, but she does have a mark on her. I don't know what it is. Maybe a pin mark. I don't know. Socks usually cover it, but I just want you to know. Besides that, her painting is beautiful still. Yeah, she's beautifully painted. Here's her hands. She is more like, if you're familiar with the Maddie sculpt. Okay, here she is. She has hair that looks like mine, okay? Blonde and frizzy. And it's curly. You can put gel or products or whatever you want in the hair. She's got the sideways glance, just a little bit, not much. Her eyes are gorgeous. Can you see the color? They are a very soft blue. Does she have eyelashes? Okay, she has very finely rooted lashes. Not many there. Okay, there she is. She is definitely a happy baby. We have the ear there. So she's more like a toddler. And she sets up. I had to take some weighting out of her head because it would just fall forward. So now she sets up a little bit better. And there you have it. This is a Tori by Ping Lao. Ugh. And then here's her head in the back. It's super soft. I just always leave it like that. But I mean, like you said, it's curly. You could put product on it if you wanted. But now, her stitching around her zip tie has come up some. You can either get a new body or just restitch that down. It still holds the zip tie. See, it just needs to be stitched right there. I just want to be completely open and honest with everybody. So there you have this sweet girl. She's super heavy. She will come with just the blanket. She actually should be more than 175, I think. I think she should be more, I don't know, maybe about 250, but anyway, she does have that mark on her. And but besides that, she's perfectly happy all the time with her little tongue sticking up, trying to talk to you, little sweetheart. Just time for, I just don't play with her very much, and it's just, it's just time. It's time for her to have a new mommy. Okay, so I'm going to move around. I'm going to pause you for a moment. Be right back. Oh. Okay, I'm back. And here you guys, I thought this was the Araya sculpt. I am wrong. I don't know who this sculpt is. I'm going to have to look. She was purchased from Barb, is it Barb Wilson? Yes, Barb Wilson off of Reborns.com. I'll have to go back and look at all her babies and see which one this is, because I am not sure. She is 3/4 arms. I haven't had her too long. I love the top lip because it pokes out. I love that. She is fair skin. She does have rooted lashes. That's sweet. Very lightly painted hair. She feels really smooth. I don't know why, but for some reason, whatever she mats them with, to me, reminds me of the feel of a silicone. Of course, not the squishiness, just the feel if you run your hand lightly over it. Let me look at her nails. Her nails are not, I guess you would say in some places they are lightly tipped. You know what? Some of her lips, let me get it closer on her lips. Her lips are not this pink, but I just want you to see her lips, just so you have an idea of what you're looking at. And up her nose. She didn't have any boogies. She's got this hand like this. So, yes, the way that top lip sticks out right there suckered me in. Okay, so here's this little baby's. Look at the little wrinkles on her feet. And then, is she got full? Is her legs full? Let's see. I repainted my nails, you guys, so we're no longer pink. We're purple and orange. Or coral color, I guess is what you say. No, it's more orange because this is coral. So her legs are full, right? No. Okay, let me sit you down for just a moment, everybody. Oh, yeah, did y'all get a bumpity bump right then? Okay, no, she's 3/4 legs as well. You can see, 3/4 legs. But her legs move very easily. See, she could easily touch her toes to her ears. Yeah, she's a floppy baby. Her arms, too, will move. The wind's blowing, so it's blowing the sheet. But there you have it. There's this sweet little one. $175, guys. Yeah, $175 plus shipping. Small box opening, okay? Okay, so now she does not have any paperwork, but I will go back and look on Barb Wilson's page. Hopefully, I think you can go back and look at all the babies that they've sold, and hopefully she will still be there, and I can tell you what sculpt this is. Okay, so I've got to move my booty around, so hang on just a moment. Okay, everybody, this right here is Elliot, and here is his COA, okay? He's $339 of $500. I am not going to sell him for $175. He will be $250 if you want him, plus your shipping, okay? $250 if you want this Elliot here. He is one of my newer babies that I had before I found Anna. Okay, he is also a Barb Wilson baby. He has rooted lashes. Let me see his little rooted lashes. I don't know if this sculpt is sold out already or not. I don't know. I would think so. Like I said, he's $339 of $500. So, let's see. There. And he is a bigger boy as well. He is about a 3 to 6 month size baby. Or that's what he wears in clothing. His little toes are all separated. Very cute. There we have him. So he is $250 plus shipping if you want him. Okay. Next, let me get a picture of him really quick in natural lighting. Of course, I think I've done a picture of him already, but we'll do it again. My big boy. Okay, so then next I have, oh, he is a big boy. So hold on just a moment. Okay, we jump to Georgie Porgy right here. Okay, so he's Georgie in my nursery, but he is the Joseph Awake, 3-month Joseph Awake, real born, bountiful babies. And he has very, very soft, blonde, rooted hair. He does have a few rubs on him. I will show them to you when we get there. He has blue eyes. He has applied lashes, you guys. Whoever gets this baby, I would take them off. I would definitely take off the applied lashes, either not have lashes. I don't know if you can still root lashes with the eyeballs in. I don't know anything about that. But, his artist is Jennifer Fowell. I think this is maybe close to the time that he is my actual first reborn, you guys. And he started it. Thought I wanted a big boy. And I think I've just been through so many different stages, where I thought I wanted the big boy. Then I realized I liked the newborn size. And then I went to the toddler size and I got my Bella Rose and my Katie Marie. And I've kind of drifted back to the newborns again. So, it just depends on what stage you're at. He is a heavy boy, okay? I cannot ship him for $31. So I am going to sell him for $175 if you're interested. Okay, he has beautiful blonde rooted hair. It's combi because he's also has blonde painted hair as well, and his eyebrows are also a blonde painted. So just one second, and I'll show you. So here is. He has a mark there, and you can see on this fingernail is a paint rub. I do not know what the mark is. He has a little bit of paint worn off right here. Yeah, I can't tell if that's a paint rub. Yeah, these are paint rubs off of his fingernails right here, okay? And then he has a mark, sorry. My face was itching. He has a mark right here that's just like a little freckle mark, but it's not a freckle. It just doesn't come off, so I just want to make sure I show. On this hand, he has a rub mark on that finger, and those are just regular tipped on the others. I want to say that maybe on, you can see like, I don't know if that's just paint, paint fading right there and there. I don't know. Maybe on his big toe right there is a rub mark. Toenails look fine on that one. Let's see. This big toenail here has a paint rub off. And on the knuckles of the toe. Okay. But, okay, so there you have. That's Georgie. He would be a good starter baby. If you wanted to touch him up. Something fell off that tree right there. I don't know, but he's $175, and you're going to have to pay the shipping. If you want me to take weight out of him before I ship, I can do that. It's just he is very heavy. Let's see if she has him weighted. Yeah, weighted at 9 pounds, you guys. So he is definitely, here's his bountiful baby thing, and he is definitely weighted heavy. So you will have to, if you want me to take weighting out, I can do that and make shipping cheaper. And you guys, I hate to do this, but I think it's best if I just ship in the U.S. because, let me tell you, I shipped a Maddie and took out almost all the weighting that she had in there to make the shipping, with permission of the new mommy. And, it was still $150 to ship her out of the country, out of the USA. So shipping is expensive. Now, let me tell you, once the Maddie got to Chicago, tracking stopped. Once it was handed over to customs, tracking is stopped, and I no longer have a way to track the baby as to where it is, okay? This baby was bought and paid for in February. Okay, here we are starting May, and as of yesterday, they finally, it only took 5 days to get to Chicago after I mailed the baby. Then after that, the baby is just gone, not gone, it's there in the area, their area, but there's no, you would think that they would have a way to track it on their side then. Well, there isn't. They don't have a way, I guess, unless you, I don't know. But as of Friday, was it Friday? No, Saturday. As of Saturday, they finally got something saying the baby was closer to them, and it should be about 5 days when they get their Maddie. So thank you, Lord, that they finally are getting, and I pray, because it's for her daughter's birthday, that the baby is still intact and box is still good. That's what I'm praying for. Because, look, here we are at the beginning of May. And it took all of April. It took the last 2 weeks of February, I believe, maybe. And, so that's a long time. And that's why I don't think I want to do that again, because we're risking the baby risking it taking so long. And I don't know the condition that the box is going to be in when it gets there. So U.S. only for the safety of me and for the safety of anybody outside of the U.S. Who wants to wait that long for their baby? So, yes, it's just best if we do that. Okay, so moving along. Okay, now we have the April sculpt. She has her COA plus her birth certificate right here, and she is number 479. She has a faux scratch on her face. Now, Andrea, here is another video so you can see her just a little bit better. Hang on. We're outside, and something flew in the air. Got on her. You can see. I'm sitting under a tree, so you can see that. Sorry, you hear the vehicle going by. Anyway, here's her little hands. She is painted well. She does have veining, a little bit darker than some of them, but not as dark as the camera is making it. The camera just picks up on the reds and the blues. Here's her other little hand. She does not have any paint rubs. However, she does have a little mark that's white right there. Okay, that's the faux scratch right there. She has some rooted lashes. She has capillaries, you can see, on her eyelids. Cute little dimples. No rubs on her mouth. All her paint's still there. She has capillaries in her ears. Well done. Glossed just slightly. Now, this baby was rooted very, very sparsely, okay, because she's supposed to be more of a newborn. And most of it has fallen out. I think it might have been done with alpaca hair. Sorry, it blurred. And that kind of just disintegrates, from what I've been told. And you can't even really see any puncture marks from the rooting. You can re-root her, leave her bald, your choice. So there you have that on her, and there is her little toes. She may have a heel prick too. Okay, and she is a sold out kit. And I don't, like I said, she's 479. I don't know of what number, how big the number actually got for the April sculpt. But there you have it. There is April. Now we have Martin Awake and his COA. He's a bountiful baby. You can see he has more of the newborn red tones to him. I think his eyelashes are applied because there was some glue. He has brown eyes, and he has kind of like an auburn painted eyebrows and hair, and here is his, see, he's got more of the red tones like when they're first newborn around the wrist. You can see his nails, lightly glossed, in the sun there. Can you see? Can you see? Can you see? There we go. Okay. His nails. And then let me take his socks off. Okay, so here's his feet. They're red, wrinkly, very wrinkly like a newborn. His toenails, feet, toenails. Okay, so there you have Martin Awake. He has a magnet for a pacifier. Oh, and Martin is $175 plus shipping. Okay, so now we have the twins. These are the twins that I have. They have strawberry blonde, rooted hair and rooted lashes. Lots and lots of hair. Okay, it's kind of flighty. And they get helmet hair every time they wear a hat. But they also have this one, the Darren Asleep, has dark blue eyes, glossed nostrils, glossed lips, tipped nails, and the red and veining is a little bit darker on them. Their artist is Monica Harris from Starris Reborn Nursery, I guess. STTARRIS Reborn Nursery off of reborns.com. I have both of their COAs. Let's see. And this one has his hands like that. Has hands down there. Their eyebrows are very, very light. The strawberry blonde. There he is. Okay, then here is his legs against mine. Okay. Toenails are tipped. This one weighs 5 pounds 3 ounces. The Asleep is 5 pounds 3 ounces. And then this one is, I think, the bigger one. 5 pounds 7 ounces. Yep. Okay, so there's the, and okay, here is both of their COAs. So let me get a little screenshot of these little babies and all that hair. Fine for headbands, fine for little piggy tails too. Okay. Okay, this is the Theo sculpt. I do not have a COA. I do have her birth certificate though. And it says she is 18 inches long, 4.6 pounds. And she's the Theo sculpt, but there is no COA. Okay, there is her nail, her hands. No paint rubs on her. She is so sweet. Oh my gosh, she's so sweet. She does have a little bit of milia on her nose, very sparsely rooted lashes, and very soft, flighty, dark brown hair. Her artist is Patricia Holmes from Canada. She has little red ears. She's a tiny, preemie size, you guys. Adorable. I love her. And so, she is $175 plus shipping as well. Okay, guys? Like I said, I do not have her, I do not have her COA, but I have the birth certificate that she came from Patty's Reborn Nursery. Okay? And let me show her little feeties. And I think this outfit is preemie. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, she wears preemie. Okay. And there she is. Sorry, I'm taking screenshots while I'm showing you so I can post with the video. She's adorable, you guys. She's so precious, and I'm kind of like back and forth. If I just want to make her, I really like the cuddle bodies now, so I'm trying to, if she doesn't sell, that's okay, because I'm thinking about maybe putting her on a cuddle body. I'm not sure. Oh, her eyes are blue. Okay, she has some gloss nostrils, gloss lips, a little bit of glossing around her eyes, very light eyebrows. Very, very sweet baby. Very sweet. Okay. Okay, and the last baby that I have left is Beach Baby from Ashton Drakes. Her hair, guys, is blonde. Sorry, little tree thing fell off in her hair. Her hair is kind of, it maybe has some redness to it. Hard to tell here. But it's very coarse, okay? It's the Ashton Drake dolls, so it's very coarse hair. However, she is a very fun baby. Her limbs, let's see. Her limbs are full. She has blue eyes, applied lashes that are very, very pretty on her. You see her toes are tipped. No rubs. There you have it. There you have it. I have her paperwork here. Let's see. Hold on just one moment. Okay, I had to show y'all. She's got a spine. She's got a breastplate and a back plate. But look at this, you guys. Whoop. How cute is that? Okay? She got a little booty. She got a little booty. It's so cute. Okay? I don't have her original clothes that she came in, guys. I'm going to roll her over so you can see her tummy. Okay, so she has a vinyl body. She has a cute little belly button. And she's got boo-boos up here. Tatas. Yayas. Whatever you call them. Look at her little fat rolls. They're so cute. So cute. Okay, and she is a girl. She has girl bits. And I'm not going to show them because we all know what girl bits look like. So there you have it. This is the Beach Baby. No rubs. Just her hair is really, really coarse. She is a good baby to use for, actually little girls, Aurora could play with this baby. She could actually play with her. I do not have her ears pierced. Her hair, you can see, it is a little pluggy, okay? But that's what most of the babies from Ashton Drakes, how they're going to come. But her hair is just really coarse, But she's still cute. She's still a cutie. $175 plus shipping. She is big. Maybe I could get her into a flat rate, large shipping. I don't know. Let's see. I think she wears size 3 to 6 as well, you guys, okay? So there you have it. She does have her paperwork as well from Ashton Drake. Okay, so that is the babies that I have left for sale as of right now. If you have any questions, check in the description for my email. I'll also give you my Instagram page. You can message me on Instagram. Let's see what else. So that's it. Okay, guys. Thank you for taking just a brief time out of your day to spend with us and see what babies I have for sale. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, everybody. Ring that bell and share. Thank you all for watching. Bye-bye.
I whisper in the air, humming softly to the leaving.